ever follow a guy on social media? His handle is the Poway Urbanist.
Yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah, or that social media handle. Yeah,
And he's very he or she is very interesting because they talk about how cities do a lot of urban or suburban planning. And I remember one of the big points he brought up was that in most European cities, there are streets and there are roads.
right.
And streets are like, 25-mile an hour, and
Right.
roads are like 45, 55
Right.
miles an hour. But in California, we have stroads.
Right.
And I think that's what Poway Road is.
Right. Yeah. So this is I think a concept kind of brought up and talked a lot about an organization called Strong Towns. It's kind of I think it was a former like city engineer who started this group, and so I think like the Poway Urbanist is a member of Strong Towns. Now that I'm kind of remembering this all, but yeah, the concept of a Stroad, Poway Road is the classic example of a Stroad, right? You've got a lot of people who need a road and just want to get through, and they just want to get to the freeway, right? And to them, it's very frustrating to see more development, more activity on Poway Road because it impedes what they're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have a lot of people who have business that they want to do and conduct and things they want to do on Poway Road, right? You want to go to the Brigantine. You want to go and have go over and see a movie at the AMC or whatever it is, right, on Poway Road. So marrying these two things is almost impossible. You're going to have people upset on both sides. You either make it a 35-mile-an-hour, thoroughfare and cars are whizzing by and nobody feels safe walking there or comfortable. It's not a fun place to be when you're standing next to cars whizzing by you. Or you slow things down, you do these diagonal parking spots, and it's like Midland Road, which is a good example of a street with businesses on both sides and people walking and enjoying it. And then the people who want to try to get through are really upset because everything has come to a standstill. I think Scripps Poway Parkway was supposed to be a solution, right? Try to get the road people off of Poway Road.
And Twin Peaks, I think, could fit that model too.
Yeah.
So why not make Poway Road a street?
Yeah.
Call it Poway Street.
Yeah. I think, you'd have to listen to voices from like communities like Garden Road, right? Longstanding communities. What do they need? They need to be able to get to the freeway as well.
There's a back exit there to Scripps Poway, right, just south of Garden Road.
Yeah.
Imagine if they open that up.
Yeah. Right.
I think it's for emergency vehicles only, though.
I think so. Yeah. Or fire vehicles. Yeah. So, I think we would have to take a look at that. But I think the point about Stroads is a really good one, and that's one that it's resonated with me. I do kind of follow Strong Towns a bit, and I like their ideas because it's very nonpartisan, and it talks a lot about why are there cities that we love, right? I mean, we spend thousands of dollars to go visit, right? Paris and London and Rome, and kind of how have these cities become the cities that they are, and they're rarely results of separating things out and saying, here's all the houses and here's all the businesses.
Yeah.
And then up here on this hill is where you go do your work. But none of these things are connected.